everybody, this is Kathleen with Apricot Tree Planning, and I wanted to come at you today with a plan with me for a teacher. Now, I am not a teacher, so you might laugh at this and say, yeah, that's how that works. But I just, more than anything, just wanted to show you guys how my kits work and how you might be able to use them for lots of things as far as your teacher planners, and stretch them out so that they last several weeks. So I wanted to do a quick flip through to show you what I've done with other kits in the mock-ups. So my kits are basically just this square over and over again. And then they have a few little guys like this and some cute deco, but I wanted to keep them really, really functional so that you have lots of space to write and that it is readable. So you won't find full boxes that are not writable in my kits. And so this one was a back to school one, and I put everything on here. Everything. I used the little subject lines. I did these guys up. I think they're kind of cute. But I stuck all the deco on there and all the little half boxes and quarter boxes and stuff. I used all the little things there. I mean, and of course that's all optional. To me, all these little words and stuff, they're just extras. Use them or don't. You know, you don't have to for sure. Especially if lunch and recess aren't something that are part of your day. So this was the back to school. This is the sunflowers. I think I may have changed this font. Because these are my mock-ups. This is where I just kind of test everything out. This was the Tropical Fun. I thought this was really, really cute and really, really fun, especially if you're still wishing that summer had another couple of weeks. That you could just pretend and sail away on a tropical breeze. So, and then this was a really fun one to me. This is the quilting one. I have several quilting friends, and a couple of them are actually even teachers. So I thought this one turned out really darling. And I think that's all I have to show you as far as the flip through goes. Nope, not true. This is marching band. Actually, I ended up changing this a little bit to this guy because I liked the font. And so if you're a music teacher, you might totally love this one. And yeah, so that's everything there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stuff and we will get set up to do a couple of weeks, at least 2 to 3 in here using one kit. We're going to use my apples kit, which is great because you can kind of use that year round as a teacher if you love that teacher apple thing. If you hate it, I'm sorry. But I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here's what I've grabbed. I did grab this sheet here, which are some extra little cute pencils that are available in the shop. I just wanted to show you that. And then I wanted to kind of show you how my kits are. So this is an add-on. This is $1 that you can add on to your kit. It has 14 subjects. So you can do, since we have 7 up here, if you wanted to do 2 sets of 7, that's totally cool. Or if you want them to be completely different or just a couple of each kind, I don't know. Maybe you're a specials teacher and you want to put, you know, which class you've got, which grade you're doing that day, or I don't know how it all works. But anyway, you can make those whatever you need them to be. Just contact me when you're making your order and I will make those up. And these are the side bits. So they go right here, and so you have 5 monthlies. So you could put whatever month, you know, you're in. Say we're in August now, so you have 5 number 8s to stick down. And then this little section here are the days. So you got 31 days to choose from. Now my kits also, I've designed these to maintain your functionality in this planner because I think that's super important. What's the point of having a planner if it doesn't work for you? You need it to work for you. So my kits have 2 of these sheets where you have just kind of pretty color blocking and this opaque bit here, and then you have 1 sheet here where you've got the same colors going on, but this part is white, and then you've got 3 sheets that have some pattern behind them, and then the opaque again on top, that overlay, to make them writable. And then I've done, you know, the words here, but those are completely optional. Use them or don't, depending on how your class is set up, or your school, or what subjects you teach. It can totally vary. So since I'd like to stretch this out for 3 weeks, I'm going to say I'm going to keep one of the patterns for each week, and then I'm going to put one of these sheets for each week. I'll use this one probably on the first week, and then maybe I'll use these guys on these 2 weeks. I can also kind of change up what the focus of my colors are. So like, say I decide this week is just going to be kind of all about the greens. I can just use the greens there. I have some really cute polka dots here, so I think I might use this one for that guy. Maybe, I don't know. I might want to play up the reds on this one because I have this cute gingham and this really cute polka dot. And then if I use the polka dots here, I might put in this guy with it and some yellows. Maybe. I might also throw this little bit of plaid in with my greens. And we'll just see how this goes, because honestly, outside of doing the mock-ups, I have not quote-unquote played with these. So if I don't talk through this part and I just speed it up, you'll kind of know that it got a little long. So here we go. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay guys, so that was really fast, and I didn't use the words because I don't know enough about teaching to use the words. But you still have all these review, new units, foreign language, test, quiz, recess, all that stuff that you could add in. The thing that I was thinking about was that you could definitely decide, I tried to do this real randomish, but you could choose to use these guys on, say, test days, when you know that whole period is going to be spent just doing a test, or what have you. So the whole random idea, you know, may not work for you guys per se, but it could. So I tried to be random. Sometimes it turned out to be almost a diagonal, but I didn't want it to be a straight line or just every other, but sometimes it was. So anyway, as you can see, this one, it was kind of fun to just cover up where it says subject here. Why not? You know that those are the subjects. And then I went a little overboard with all the deco, but you certainly, let's see, with 3 weeks, stretched out into 3 weeks, you still have plenty to where you could really do this almost as a 4-week pretty easily. And then this one, this is where I kind of had some fun with the washi. This one I had a lot of fun with the washi. And you can decide if that's too much. If that takes up too much of your writing space, don't do it. But I thought it was kind of a great way to bring another pattern in and to just spice things up. You could use these little apples almost like a little bullet. 3 things that you've got to get done that period on Tuesday. And then this one, I really love how this looks. Wanted to do it as like a triptych, to where it was one picture cut up into slices. So I think that turned out really great. And I didn't do as many apples here. Could almost do without them all together, and just a little bit of washi, because you do have kind of this nice big bold graphic here. But the washi is kind of fun to just kind of delineate. I mean, you could go crazy and do the whole crisscross thing, but for my eye, I like to have a place to rest my eye. So I just think that these teacher kits are really good value in that, look, we got 3 weeks out of this, and it could easily have been 4. Especially if you added a couple of these in there and stuff to use. You know, these little quarter boxes and half boxes can certainly be things for, you know, staff meetings, or, you know, marking off that that's when the quiz is, or, you know, school assemblies, what have you. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it gave you some ideas about what you could do, and that you can have a really, really pretty teacher planner without spending tons and tons, because these kits go really far. And I tell you what, mix in maybe like one of the fall ones, and you've got all the way up till Christmas holidays really done. So anyhow, I personally, I like that better than this. That's just me. But I would totally love this and use this way more than I would if I tried to put everything on one page. That is my personal take on it, but I want it to be a lot of value, and I want it to be really, really functional. I just think that's super important. So thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon on my YouTube channel. And run over to Apricot Tree Planning on Etsy to find, I think I've got 8 teacher kits right now. And I think they're all really, really pretty, and I hope you'll like them too. Thanks. Bye.